Welcome to the Property Talk, where we make sense of the real estate industry. Today on set with me are two lovely gentlemen, one from a different world and the other from a different world. But one thing brings them together: the love for real estate, the love to bridge the deficit housing gap we have in Uganda. Welcome on set, Owen and Faris. It's a pleasure having you on set.
Thank you.
Owen is the one at the forefront of affordable housing. Well, Owen says, I am bringing you affordable that you, me, and him can afford. And then Faris, on the other hand, says, Owen, yeah, do affordable, it's okay. But me, let me cater for that person who says, I want a lifestyle. I just don't want a home. I want an environment. And that is where Mirembe Villas Chigo comes in. The last time we were there, I noticed most of the blocks had come up. How far are we right now with the estate?
Currently within the estate, we are working on the roads which connect to the different houses, and we're starting to work on the different compounds of each of these houses with a plan to actually make sure these houses are habitable, and we presume we could have some of our residents moving in maybe December or early January.
Oh, December. You know, we're already in December, so basically some of your residents are planning their moving.
Yes.
That's lovely. So I'd like to come by when the residents are in and those driveways are done, the walkways are done, when that green is up. I'd like to come back when that is done and established. I love when you tell me this is happening, this is here, this is here. How are we the payment plan? Are we still having that magnificent payment plan that Sentema has had from the start?
Payment plan for Sentema has been the type that is stretched out for over 36 months. And within this payment plan, we make sure it's interest-free, meaning even if you get your house now, you'll keep paying for all the 3 years and you'll have nothing increased on your price of the house. These houses are actually affordable, with most of the houses having an installment of about 1 million or 1.5 or even less, depending on how everything is discussed.
So me of 500,000, can I be able to have installments on my unit?
Everything can be brought on table, and we usually leave it flexible enough for us to discuss and see how this can be put in place.
What do you have this festive season for us?
As always, Mirembe Estate is looking at its customers and how to make sure everything gets better for them. So this festive season, starting now until 15th January, we have decided to give some discount offers to all our customers. The major aim right now is to make sure we can help you reduce on your price of the house. And if you're a new customer, if you're an existing customer with us, we still have a really good offer for you. Some houses can get up to 2 million off, can get up to 3.5 million off, and that is all at Mirembe Estate.
And now they're giving you an extra incentive and saying, okay, this is it. This is too good for you to miss out. We're actually discounting affordable. Like, who does that if it's not the Mirembe Sentema Estate only? You say 2.5 and 3.5 million are being discounted. What are the criteria for you to be able to get this discount? You
follow through the discounts. We have some of the customers who are joining in, and we have given the exception of if you're able to pay about 10%, 20%, 30%, we have something discounted from your price.
Do they also have, be able to be liable to the clients that had already purchased and ongoing payments?
Just as I earlier mentioned, we have discounts also for the existing customers. So irrespective of the amount of money you're paying, we shall take something off. We have these discounts and they run for irrespective of the amount of money.
But these discounts are running till when?
These are running up to the 15th of January. 2023.
So basically, we have a whole month to be able to tap into these discounts.
That is correct.
Oh, and if someone wants to know more about Mirembe Sentema Estate, where do they find you?
We have our head office located at Garden City. That is at the basement. When you get into Garden City, right below Stanbic Bank, or you can drive directly to our estate. We're located in Sentema. And if you can't do that, we still have the online option. Contact us on mirembeestate.co.ug and we shall make sure we reply to all your requests.
I'm sorry, you know, he's giving you locations where they're located, and my mind is only thinking discount. Like, what's ringing in my head is discount. Like, where do you get discounts on real estate? Goji Group has decided to say, no, this is it. We are here to bridge the gap, the housing gap. And by all means, you're going to do that. We're going to make sure each Ugandan at least is able to own a home. And we appreciate that at the Property Show. We do not take that for granted. We value that. We value the work you are doing because that is what we need. Every Ugandan loves a good bargain. and this is where now I should put my money. So I'm saying I'm going to buy my 3 units. Is this person eligible on all 3 units for discounts?
That is correct. Actually, just to enlighten more about the discounts, well, for each deposit that you make every single week, if you make a deposit this week, or you make a deposit next week, or you make a deposit the following week, we keep discounting for you. So any payment that you make towards your house gives you a discount, and that runs for the next 1 month.
What's defeating you from being a property owner with what you're hearing? It was a pleasure, Owen. Now I will go down to the fancy housing. Mirembe Villas, Chico, was the first estate I entered and said, okay, so this is what an estate looks like. Where I've been going, those have been what? What is Mirembe Villas, Chico, doing this festive season?
Thank you for appreciating what we have done so far. I mean, just to take a bit, this is a project that we've been working on for close to 7 years down the road. And what you see now, it's been a process. But of course, it's been a process not only with us, the developers, but also with the people who have trusted work with us. These are our clients. That's why during this festive season, you know, there comes a lot of excitement, you know, around a lot of happiness. We have come a long way with our clients, existing and new ones. We have decided that it's always come up with something that we can actually be able to offer back to the people who have been so good to us. So this Christmas, this festive season, like Manager Owen said, in relation to the Sentema project, Mirembe Villas, we have also come up with some incentives, you know, incentives whereby these incentives are basically to the existing clients and also the new people are willing to buy from us at this particular time. And these are running up to 15th January 2023. And they have not just started actually. They started way back in November. That is around 15th. So we are working on an arrangement where you pay a certain amount of money and you're able to get an incentive. This incentive can be more like a top up on what you've paid. In this case, you'll find that we have incentives ranging from 1% to 5%, depending on how much you're paying.
How much you're paying?
Yes.
That is a very good
and
one.
also another thing, we have also realized that we have brought in, you know, we realize that it's this period of time where people are so much interested in staying in a well-organized community.
True.
And we have lowered the percentage at which someone can actually be able to occupy his house, depending on how much he has paid.
Okay,
Yes.
so what is the percentage for someone to be able to occupy their home?
Of course, we've been operating at 100%. But right now, if you've been paying well
Consistently,
over the years,
yeah.
consistently, yes, you can actually be able to occupy your house at 70%.
Ooh,
Yes.
that's good.
Yes.
What are your last remarks to the audience before we say bye, happy festive season, and hope that next year is much bigger? What are your parting words to the audience?
What I need to tell our viewers, it's that time of the year, the season, where people would fancy to, people would love, you know, to stay in well-organized communities,
yes.
in well-secured communities, and to say Mirembe Villas is one of that. So
Truly it is.
Yes, I would definitely advise them to visit us so that we can have the heart-to-heart communication or discussion, conversation with them, because this is one of the top secrets that has really been there for us in terms of getting to the point where we are now. So we can always have these conversations, discussions, can see how we can bring them on board.
Pleasure always having you said. Thank you so much. And thank you for giving back to Ugandan this festive season, because these discounts are worth giving back to Ugandans. This is a Christmas gift, and this is the cheer we have been looking for the Ugandan to know that the real estate market is back and we are moving it forward to grow it and make it much better than the previous years. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.